Hello everybody and welcome back to another episode of Creeper World 4. That is right, we are back heading in the colony section yet again for another FPS map. That is right, it is going to be AutoButtR FPS number 3. So I'll probably start trying to get some more FPS maps out over the next few days. Have a fun big ol' smiley face. So let's give this a go, let's try and have some fun, and let's have a big ol' smiley face. So what do we have here? Let's just take a look at the map. It is not that large, and it has a creeper cap of 10, which is actually relatively high. So a relatively high creeper cap. The last emitter is a 50 every 0.5. Well, what looks like the last emitter, I don't know. 50.5, so not super emitters. We do have a lot of, that's a crimson crystal right there. That will cause some problems, of course. Spore launcher with no spores, so probably loads of eggs down there. But honestly, there's just some breeder. Not that much in the way of actual creep generation down on this side. Same thing over here. I mean, doesn't really look like anything generating creep. Now, there is a wall of creep against that wall, but realistically, not too bad in terms of generation. Over here, we're definitely going to have some creep generation, be from the lovely split breeder there. And with split breeder there is green art here. So this is our green art to get rid of the Stark Tower, although the base, of course, will have to defend it. That being said, we've just a 50 every 0.5, a 5,000 stash, another bit of breeder here. Nothing too wild. So yeah, I'm feeling pretty okay. What do we want in terms of powers? We're definitely going to want mortar. We're definitely going to want cannon. We're definitely going to want... I don't think we're going to need rain or singularity or conversion or anything like that. Although I do think I want AC breeder. I think that's just going to be good throughout the entirety of the mission. So let's definitely just pick that up right away. And then we'll decide between mortar and cannon relatively soon into the mission, right? So let's just get on in there and see what we have. We already have our AC breeder. I'm just going to toss it down. I'm going to toss some creep on it. And yeah, get that already going. And let's just start going. We are losing the mining area over there, but I think I want this area a little bit more, right? Get your high grounds. High grounds will last. Let's also take out some of this big old creep that's coming our way, because I want to get to that split breeder as soon as humanly possible. And I want these units to help, of course. Now our AC breeder is almost ready as well, so that is perfect, because we're going to be dropping it up top, right? Drop it up top. And I think that will be glorious for us. So, and this is going to push us to the split breeder over here, which in just a few minutes, not a few minutes, I guess, 15 seconds, I should say. If we can get this on our side, I think that's gonna control this area quite a bit. So let's start with the protection. Here we go. This should start breeding for us already. Let's build on up some friendos. And yeah, we need more power though. We only have one upgrade point, which is, or we have none. We have no upgrade points yet. But that's okay. That's okay, because you know what? I think we just sort of established our dominance in the early game, because we have AC just pouring out of everywhere now, which is grand. And yeah, we can even get to this area down here. We'll help build it up because still, you know, the power is going pretty good, but these miners are going to take quite a long time as well. Let's protect it too. Oh, let's protect it too. But once these miners are online, we shouldn't have to help build anything anymore. So fabrication, I'm not saying fabrication is off limits for us, but I don't think it's necessary any longer, because I think that amount of power should hold the rest. So keep our AC breeder going down, keep getting some more points, and then I still don't know. I mean, the creep isn't that high that the mortar is amazing, but at the same time, I'm always paranoid not to have the mortar when you need it. Like right here, this is mortar zone, you know. So it's a little rough. Let's see if we can help build this up before that stash pops. Perfect. Give me this point, please. Get me more AC breeder. And yeah, we're holding. So this should be 1 point. This should be another point. The stash. Ooh, the stash actually popped. Glorious. And look at that. The cannon held. You did it, buddy. You held the day. That's exactly what we wanted to see. One stash down, and another point for us. And I think I'm going cannon. I do. Well, like here, mortar would be so good. Cannon's good for the cleanup. Oh, it's such a tough Tough call. But I think I'm using the cannon more for this area right now. And hopefully we'll get 2 more points before we need the mortar. So this will be point 1. We're going for point 2 in a second. But look at this. The mortar's already going to take... Oh, you know what? Now I feel like I want the mortar. Oh, jeez. It's... You know what? We're going mortar. We're going mortar. We're doing it. We could get auto spray and things, and honestly that might be good, but I want to get my my main weapons up, right? Like evaporation would be nice to just sort of help move things along. Same thing with auto spray and stuff like that. But I think just getting our main weapon sorted, we'll get the mortar, we'll queue up the cannon, bazinga, we'll queue up the... Don't care about fabrication. Nearby earning though is great. I think that's my favorite one. So we'll do nearby earning, evaporation, and then auto spray. You know, I'm not even going to get auto spray. Not even going to do it. If we get enough points, we'll decide from there. The reason I don't want auto spray is we have so much AC on the ground, it doesn't really matter. No matter what, we're always going to have it. So I think now, I guess the plan is, do we move this way? Do we move this way? I'm going to start moving this way. Again, there's an emitter right there, so we can easily do a cutoff and decide from there. So let's get our cutoff. Let's use our mortar to our advantage, because we just upgraded it, right? So make sure we're just destroying things, and I want to make sure this crimson doesn't necessarily creep up on us, right? Because as you can see, the crimson's coming around the corner. It's causing a bit of a problem, a little bit. We can clean up the front, which is grand, but we do want to make sure we can get to this emitter. And clean up the sides, make sure the emitter is doing grand, and boom, boom, get our AC breeder online right up front, which is awesome. Yeah, see, the cannon is, sadly, without upgrading the cannon is severely underperforming, sadly. No surprise, because, again, we did the mortar, not the cannon. But hopefully we get... Yes, there is the nullifier. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. The AC is involved. The fabrication is underway. Nullifier, just do your thing. Just do it, just nullify it, get it out of here, and then, yeah, we're super, super in the clear. Bazinga, nullified, get out of here. Let's take this point that's in this corner. It's going to give us the cannon upgrade, which I'm super looking forward to, because, again, our cannon is a little lacking without it. Gets us another totem as well, which is grand. Boom, boom, boom. We'll just mortar that down because that's a little thick, if you will. And we want an AC breeder on this side as well. So the question is, do we move this way? I'm feeling kind of okay. Well, let's just see what we get in terms of units. Maybe these units can hold. But I don't necessarily want to go this way. I want the side to hold if it can. But if it can't hold, then there is a problem, obviously, because it can't hold. But I want to go through the center, because that center has split breeder, and split breeder sounds really, really nice to me. Just because it's breeder for us, right? I mean, that's literally just the win. So let's toss down our AC breeder. Doesn't look like this is going to hold super, super well, unfortunately. Let's see how the center is looking. So if we start going this way, because we should have green art. We have plenty of green art for a beacon. And there's no crimson this way, so we should be able to just destroy this. Assuming it makes a beacon. If we do not make a beacon, then of course we're not going to be going this way, right? So fingers crossed we actually make a beacon on this side of the map. We may have to go through, but it looks like bazinga, there's a beacon. We can even help build it up because there's some units behind it that'll just help. But I just want the beacon online as soon as possible so we can walk this way. Let them take out the other side just a wee little bit, but we want the split breeder more than anything else, of course. Ooh, look at that. The creep is really doing its thing right now. We did have a breeding cycle, but if you notice, they are at their creeper cap, which is... Oh, that was quite a lot, right? It is quite a lot, so let's mortar them down, expose as much as we can. We have just a few seconds, and AC it up as much as humanly possible. Looks like we got the whole thing. That's breeding for us now. Plus, another AC breeder going down. Probably could have done that a little bit sooner. I do apologize for that. But let's now, let's grab this emitter over here. You know, try and do a little wraparound action, as it were. Because if we can grab this emitter, then we can just wrap around the map. As you can see, I mean, look at this. We're just closing gaps. We're getting more points, which is amazing for us. And yeah, we can do some wraparounds. I will say, I am amazed at how fast they hit a 10. A 10 seems like 150,000 doesn't seem like a creeper limit of 10 to me. That seems a lot lower. I thought like 150,000 was like a 4 or a 5, but I guess it's 15,000 per level, maybe? I don't know. That's a little odd to me. I just don't know in general. But I want that puppy up because that's just a shield that's going to it's just gonna wreak havoc, right? We're now in the shield. It's pushing things back. It's making us safe. Now this emitter, I don't care about the emitter. I just care about the oh jeez, look at all this. Double nullifier. Got some cannons. Oh yeah, there's nothing that you're gonna do. I don't even know. There we go. Nullifier online. Beautiful. Beautiful. Again, let's keep the pushing going. So, I think we're going to the, I mean, I want to say south, but this way, to the next emission point, of course. And this will get us behind the Crimson, oddly enough. So that's actually perfect, right? Getting behind the Crimson. Because then we can destroy the Crimson without actually having to fight through the Crimson. And I love that thought, right? You know, destruction without actually having to worry about it sounds pretty good to me. We do have all of our breeders now. We have a couple, a little bit longer before the next breeding cycle. The limit is now no longer hitting maximum, which is, you know, not the best, not the worst. It is nice when it's at its maximum, because then you know wherever you're fighting, it's not necessarily getting reinforced as strongly as it could, so to speak. But at the same time, you know, I think we're okay. I think we're doing okay. Getting a couple more cannons up here would be nice. Maybe like on this little ridge right here would be perfect. Maybe mortar right there. Sounds pretty nice to me as well. Ooh, maybe we do want some fabrication. I don't know. You know, the fabrication aura might be like just what we need to make everything like fast while we do stuff. You know, I talked myself out of something. Now I'm kind of talking myself into something. I don't know, but we're drastically lowering this creep on the side anyway, so it doesn't matter that much. As you can see, look at this. The overall creep level is diminished so freaking much that you know, it was like towering, and now it's just like, yeah, there's some creep over here. But yeah, between our generalized power, the amount of land that we've gained, because I do believe we are still in the mode where land gain equals power for your mega mech unit, as it were, that, yeah, there really isn't that much that's going to happen. I mean, this area is rapidly falling. The emitter is under control. The waves of the emitter, you know, they're still there, but they're rapidly diminishing. And I think this will get us to, hopefully, nullification range. There we go. So we just want to push this back just a wee bit, toss in our fabricator, toss in some AC for a second, so it doesn't just immediately die while we fabricate. And yeah, we are also earning. I believe we're in earn mode. So as long as we stand here, look at those cannons shooting. They're just being beastly cannons. Love it. And there goes the emitter, which again cleans out this section just for us. I'll toss the breeder over there. And more points, more prizes. We are starting to store up upgrade points again, so yay for us. Oh, and here is Eggzilla. Alright, let's do a little pause, because I want to see what we want on our points next. But, so now we have the Egg Zone, which I want to do after taking this. Do we have a shield? We do have a shield. So let's grab the shield. We do not have sniperinos, though. So we have no snipers, which is fine. But we do have the shield. And now, hopefully, we can start to clear the creep, clear it to down here, and then just use our body to stop the egg menace. That would be amazing. Our sniper's going down. I have to be very careful. Oh, snipers are already going down. Okay, no snipers. I can't control you. I would turn you off if I could. I just got the shield, literally just for this purpose. I'm gonna start taking damage, I know. Oh, it's too much. Okay, this... No, stop it, sniper. Now the sniper of doom. Oh wait, no, I'm giving him the range to shoot with my earning. Oh, it's too late now. The sniper's completely ruined. Oh my gosh. They completely ruined my entire plan. I mean, we can hold it, oddly enough, because we're doing grand. But I really wanted to get in there first. Oh, we got another point. Oh, I should have queued some stuff up. I'm trying not to pause in these first-person ones. Ideally is the key. Unfortunately. Now, one good thing about this is because the creep is so high, the creeper breeder over there shouldn't really actually breed. Because I believe, if I'm correct, it does it based off of the height of the creeper that is above it. So, in theory, this is actually preventing that breeder from breeding. Now, that being said, I mean, the eggs are severely a lot of creeper. But we are making our way over, which is grand. I feel so bad about that, though. I wanted to get these eggs with my shield so very freaking much, and now... wow. What are you doing? Stop it. Oh no, and the Crimson's coming over here. What is going on right now? How did we get such a backlash of Crimson? Oh my gosh, it's so high over there. I wanted that shield to work so bad. I guess if we can start to surround it, maybe we can get the, Oh no. Okay, so I have to stand much closer because they keep shooting whenever I back up now. But, okay, the Crimson is sort of dying off. This area is actually now starting to die off, which is grand. There we go. Come on. Looking a lot better. Beautiful. Just want to clear up. We do see the nullifier, which is amazing, because the nullifier is like right here. There we go. We're already starting the shielding. There we go. There. Okay, so no more eggs will come up, which is awesome. Let's just start the nullifying, because this nullification, I think, will be, if not key, just amazing. Because no more eggs is good. We can even shoot out here just to sort of take out some of this, but there we go. Looks good. Holy moly, let's clear out this corner. I want to stand a bit closer to these eggs. Oh my. Yes, shoot the eggs on top of me, please. I would love it. Can we see the eggs on top of us? Oh, maybe they're shooting the eggs to the side. Because there's only 14 eggs remaining. Maybe we've taken out most of them. That kind of works for me. We have reclaimed even. Holy moly, look at that. So, feels pretty good. I think this area might just be able to hold itself now then, with all of that. Let's clear this corner out though, because that corner, I don't want breeding any longer. No, stop it. I wanted you to not breed. That was the point. And there we go. There's basically the rest of the eggs. The rest of the eggs will work towards that nullifier. I don't want the nullifier to go down though, so unfortunately we do need to help. But there we go. Close that off. Give it AC. Stop it from breeding. Done. Oh wait, I never got that power. Alright, we're at 3 power. We're going to get our power up because we're going to get a 4th. So, yeah, all that's left is this area, So honestly, this is going to be probably the easiest part, because we should be pretty powered up at this point. So we're just going to go with weapon speed and weapon efficiency at this point, I think. So let's just do that. Let's go weapon efficiency. Spend all of our points, and all of our points to come. And yeah, this was everything nullified over here. We have one nullification left, and we're going to be able to get that relatively easily. I mean, I say relatively easily. I mean, it's not like it's the easiest thing. I want this point before it goes away, and then we're going over. Beautiful. I don't even care about any eggs left. Let's just charge on in with our increased speed, our increased efficiency. Ooh, that bad boy is ready to burst, I think. So we are going to need to get to that, but that's okay. As you can see, just the mortar is doing all the work in the world right now. Let it pop when it wants to. No real rush, because we just wanna move it over. Try and grab these shields if we can. Clear out the front in case anything wants to get built, but yeah. I mean, this sprayer already is basically done. I'm intrigued why it's building a sniper here, because it didn't look like any of those eggs were being sent out. So it doesn't seem like that sniper would actually do anything. Oop. I thought I saw a little bit of lag, and a little bit of lag to me meant maybe that stash popped. I'm trying to keep my eye on the stash while sort of moving forward. Because once that stash pops, then we got to take it out, right? It's going to be relatively large. Oh, there we go. Stash has popped. Yeah, that's a good size stash, but at the same time, it don't matter at all because we can just destroy the stash super quick. The AC flowing in. Although, I wish I could destroy these towers, because these towers are actually going to hinder us more than the creep, oddly enough, because with those towers, they're going to stop our AC from flowing through, right? So I actually don't like those towers. They are not my friendly they're not my friend towers. As you can see, I'm also trying to shoot over the top just a wee little bit, just to sort of curtail the creep coming around, because that's where most of the creep is coming from. But yeah, let's start pushing in. We need to put our breeder down, but I'm not going to put it down until we're after the spray, like just over on that side. I'm going to toss down a tiny bit of AC, although that probably won't last with the amount of creep around it. But yeah, I no longer want my breeders on this side of the shield wall, which is a slight problem, right? I mean, it's not actually helpful to us. We do have the breeding cycle go on, which is grand. I'm going to just work my way across now, just to sort of cut down on the monstrous amount of creep that's over the wall coming over. Which should hopefully lower the amount of creep that's actually in the breeder zone as well. Which is why I'm sort of focusing on that. Because now, I mean, look at how much easier it is to sort of just go in here. But we do have the breeder zone, unfortunately. And that is breeding. Shame. But that's okay, because again, we're just going to go back to cutting it off, because it's not going to breed as much as was flowing around. So, there we go. Now we can just sort of destroy the breeder zone, get to that crimson crystal, and yeah, the map should essentially, not necessarily fall, but be, well, no, the map should fall from here. This breeder zone is essentially their last hurrah, because all that's left is one emitter, and we've taken out emitters easily. Like, emitters are no problem for us. It's basically everything else. So let's just cut off. Again, no creep generation now is in this area. It's just what it is. Our cannon is super powerful now. You can see it even just chunking through things. We just want this emitter, though. That's all we really care for. We'll let the AC start to take out the rest, because, again, we take out this emitter, no more creep cometh. Right? So, as you can see, yeah, done, and dusted. Whew. That was the AutoButtR FPS number 3. As you can see, like, look at that, that's just dying off on its own. So, gorgeous. We need to collect 2 more items. One is right here. So let's make sure we do that. I'm assuming the other one is right around the corner. is somewhere over there. So I guess I could have collected that first, but you know, I think we're fine. I think we're fine. All of that done. Once these are sort of built up, they can sort of handle the rest, which is good. That's good. That's good. Let's get this item. It's free. Make sure it doesn't come back, but yeah, that Crimson Crystal, you did work. Crimson Crystals, always my friend. One of my favorite things in the game is Crimson. That is the last item. Everything is clear. How are we doing? Total creep is at 20... Oh, nope. I was going to say 0.23, but nothing left. So that officially has been AutoButtR FPS number 3. Thank you so much for joining. I hope you enjoyed. Let's see how it goes. Please leave a like, comment, subscribe, all that stuff. I have to unpause it now, of course. I should have just exited the menu. So there we go. Not too bad, you know. Pretty decent overall. Just had fun. Big fan. You know, I don't know what's happening with the screen right now in the background. That's kind of wild, but I love it. So, hope you enjoyed. Like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff again. I'll catch you next time. Have a wonderful day. Take care.